On EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and for a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Red on red.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Here's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the 2nd round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
21.
They'll run on 1st down. Vincent. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Herbert now. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And quickly, they get to the line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 31 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Herbert going to change the play here. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Herbert. Johnson's got it complete. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and 10. Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. Vincent. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Go. Silver.
Now a handoff to Bigsby, and he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Hey, go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Davis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, Jupiter. Rip, 23. Silver.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tank Bigsby, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Go, go.
Now it's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now we've got a third down and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Herbert throwing again. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Here's Herbert. And that one too wide and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Again, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Lion.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
A run here with Bigsby.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll find Gabriel Davis.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence.
Complete to Washington. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
11, Agate. On red. Hot.
Here's Bigsby.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Red, 23. Here we go.
Another run by Bigsby.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And his kick is indeed good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That's taken in by Palmer.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Herbert now.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Go.
To the air again, Herbert. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Go, go. Hey, easy. Route.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Drake May, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Final adjustments are underway in the locker rooms. Which of these 2 teams will survive and advance to next weekend's AFC Championship game? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Great job. Easy. Read a put. Smash. Smash.
And Bigsby once more.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said into half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores into half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
On first down, Vincent. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Here's Herbert.
Now this one finds McConkey.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. They'll look to throw again. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Lawrence will throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He'll find Gabriel Davis.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
They'll roll him out right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Parker Washington.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Palmer going in motion right. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
From the 31, here's second and 6.
21.
Herbert now.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. from the gun. Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Now a handoff up the middle. Vincent, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Second down and 6 now.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Trayvon Walker charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover.
Touchdown, Jaguars! It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Jags are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Up the middle they go. Vincent.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Vincent. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
2nd and 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8 from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
Same right.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Hey.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll take this to the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
13, Luke. 11. Silver.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Easy on red.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
11, Agate. Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. Easy. Read a 44. Here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Herbert and the Chargers down by 15. A minute 51 on the clock. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Herbert. Throwing right in that that's complete. And he's brought down.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Now Herbert.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Herbert going to throw.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good. So that will get them back within 1 score. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. Oh, the Chargers are pointing, and they've got it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert to throw.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. One last throw here for Herbert.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.